What's up, everybody out there? This is your girl, Trudy B, owner and designer of Trudy Beautiful Handmade Dream Designs. And I am so excited because manifestation is coming to me. And that was a word that was given yesterday at my evening church service when I went to church yesterday evening. We have our fifth Sunday meeting where the churches in our district get together, and it was awesome, y'all. Awesome. But that's not why. Guys know I always have to give something spiritual to you guys to help you through the week. So manifestation is coming. Believe it, receive it, and trust God. And anything that's been hindering you, it's been broken because we're believing manifestation. Great things are coming. So with that being said, I was doing another video and it was extremely long. It was like 20 minutes. And I was like, God, I wouldn't want to sit here and keep watching somebody doing a bead that they're not used to doing a tutorial, because I'm not used to doing a tutorial. So that's something I have to get better at. But what I wanted to show you guys is basically how you do a bead, how you measure to get a bead, paper bead. Most of my things that I make, not most of them, all of my beads, like jewelry, is from recyclable paper, cardboard, plastic, bicycle tires, old records. I make my own dough for instead of polymer clay, I use salt dough to make a lot of things that I have. And it's the same thing, basically the same. I seal it with a sealer and I paint it with my Mod Podge mixed with my paint, acrylic paint, and then I paint over it, and it's basically the same. Basically the same. So what I want to do, I want to show you this bead right here that I made. This is how I first started making my beads, guys. How I used to just put some white paper and then put coloring on it. And this is how I did that. Now this bead length, I do it in millimeters, not in inches. So this is actually, when I'm measuring it, it's 8 millimeters long. 8 millimeters. Sorry, 8 millimeters long. So this is an 8 millimeter bead. My millimeter thing, so I can do the width, it's broken. But I want to show you something else, how times have changed. So this is another bead that I made, and it's red, and it's hard. Let me show you how hard this is. Now it's different from this sound. Hear that? It's but this is covered with embossing powder, and it makes it hard, a hard shell on it. And I have not done it to this bead, but I drip sorry, bloop. But I do drip I'm trying to think of what it's called. Polyurethane, I can never say it, to protect the coat. But don't go they're not to go swimming in, they're not to take a bath in, okay, because they're still paper. So just keep that in mind. And this is another bead right here. And what type of bead this is, isn't that neat? It's a coiled bead, and I'm going to show you how to do a coil bead. That way you know. But first, when you do a paper bead, you have a triangle, a long triangle. So you want to cut you a triangle to give you this measurement in millimeters. It's 4.5 millimeters long, wide, the top part. And then you just get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So then until you get to about, the tip should be not even, it should be 0. Basically, because it's so small. See how tiny it is. And then you're going to just roll that. So I'm going to show you how to roll it. I didn't show you, but you just make a triangle wider to smaller. Then you're going to just take it here. And I usually have my glue, and like I said, I am not used to doing a tutorial, but I just take mine. I've been doing it for so long. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. When I roll my beads, I do pray because I want my beads to touch someone's life. This is so cool. This bead is so hot right here. I'm loving this bead, y'all, that I just did. It looks like a zebra. And yeah, be careful. Don't pull it too tight. Okay. I usually don't use a hot glue gun, but this time I am because I can't find my glue stick. I think my daughter took it and said it was hers, but it was actually mine. School time is a perfect time to get glue and stuff. But did you see this? This is I just wrote this. The reason why it's black, I'm going to show you how I got it to be the black line and the white. So I'm going to show you how I did that right now. Okay. So I'm going to pull this down so y'all can see. I got my plain paper. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not used to this. I got my plain paper, and I'm going to measure the skinny side to the corner of the paper and bring it up. See that? From the corner of the paper and bring it up. So I'm going to do it right here. I have a Sharpie pen. I wish I had my skinny point, but it ran out and I meant to get more and I didn't. And you're just going to get your marker and you're going to draw on there. See? I'm going to do it again so you can see. This is your point. This is your pointed area here. So you're going to put your ruler there. And you can do it as wide. See how? Let me put it this way. See, this is my wide end. So I don't want it that wide. But as you see, skinny is, I'm going to do it like right here. Oh, my bad. Okay, so now you have here. See how I have it wide end, and then this is the wide end, and it's also, this is the first bead, and that's the second bead, and that's the skinny end. Let's see, this is gonna help it. I'm not really good at this, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the skinny end, I'm used to just recording me and not doing a tutorial. So sorry. Hopefully it'll get better. This is the skinny end, and that's the wide end. This is the first bead that I'm gonna cut out, and this will be the second tip of the bead. This is the second bead, and see how it is? So you can see it now. There we go. So that's the bead, how you do it. If you want, I don't have to do any design to get that. These lines here, the black outline that I just had, where did I put my bead at? Okay, there it is. I'm so sorry. That's going to give you this. That's going to give you. And see how it's white up here? That's because it's white here, because this point here doesn't have the black line. And this is the black line. So that's how you're going to get the bead to look like that. Okay? If you want to embellish on your bead, you definitely can. What I'm going to show you now is how to get that, just that side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make another line close to, I'm leaving a little white in there. A little white line in there. And then I'm going to take my silver where that white was at and fill it in. I might lose some of my blue, but it's okay. If I do, I'll just go back in it. So this is going to be a blue and silver bead. Now, I'm going to take my scissors, and I actually have 2 pieces of paper here. So I'm going to go from the wide side first. So I'm showing you guys this. I mean the skin, sorry. I'm going from this side first, and I'm just going to cut on the outside of that black line. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. And I'm kind of mad because I'm not cutting on the outside of the line. So I'm like losing. Okay. So we have that there. And I want to show you all the design. And once you get crafty, you can do 2 pieces of paper. And then you have another bead for another time. So now let me show you what you want to do. Oops. Don't know what that was. I'm just dropping stuff, guys. Do the same thing here. Start from the skinny end first. Next time it's better. You have more control. It doesn't really matter however you want to cut it, but I'm so sorry, guys, that this is my first tutorial, and I don't know what I'm doing. I be watching people, but it's kind of hard when you're just used to talking about stuff, and someone's like, I want to see a tutorial, so this is my tutorial. So I'm going to take the bead that I had, which is right here, and I'm going to do the same one, the same style. So I'm going to go ahead, turn it, the black strip part that you traced for your cutting line away from you. Take your dowel or your screw, and you already got it to roll. Then you want to roll it. I'll be out there in this. Okay. My kids are calling me, Mommy, movie time. And this time, because I had that other, remember I cut out this one first. So the black line is going to be on both sides, but not as much. So not as much. So now this is the bead that you get. And you want to use Elmer's glue. Don't do what I'm doing. I can't find my glue stick. So that's why I've been doing this for over 5 years. So I have the black, which I traced it to mark where I want my, when I made my line to cut out the angle. Then I put a silver. The way I did my silver, I did the blue line first, and I left some space so that I can do the silver, which as you see here. So I left some space before I could put the silver in there. So I'm going to condition it. And I always do 3 to represent the Trinity, which is the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And that's just what I do, because he says, acknowledge him in all that we do, and he'll direct our path. So that's why I do it. If you do use your glue gun, if you do, you want to take this part, which is a round end, and you just want to put a little bit of glue on there. Just a little, see, 1 dab, and then just really just smooth it out with that part that I just showed you. Be careful not to burn yourself. I burnt myself plenty of times. Plenty. And this is your bead. Most likely, I don't know how I want to have it, but I love it. Isn't it neat? Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put all my beads on here that I've just done to show y'all how they could turn out looking. This is another bead I did. Just want to give you something. Okay, this is the bead that I did on another video that was going to take too long. And I just doodled all over it. This is the bead that has both lines. I traced the triangle out with the black marker. I had less on one side and more on the other. And then when I cut it out, this is how I did it. I took away the black width and made it skinnier and left the width of it there. Then on this one, it's white tip, and this one is the black with silver, then the light blue. And then we have our other one. So excited about this, which is the white tip. Let me move this up so you can see it better. We have the white tip. Maybe if I get a darker color, it won't be so crazy looking. Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. But it has the white tip, and then it has the black tip. I don't know if you guys could see that well. Let's do it like this. And I am like running out of time. I never can get... This is why I don't do tutorials, because I feel my tutorials become too long. But as you see, this is the black tip, this is the white tip. And this is how you could actually have it in a necklace if you want it. You could take it and then you have the black tip, the silver, the blue from the highlighter, and then white. Then you have the multiple striped one. Then you have the multicolor one that could actually go in the middle. So this is how you do the bead. I think I've showed you. If you don't feel like I have, I will do another one. Another person that you can definitely check out is Janice May. She's a mentor of mine. She's a great woman, and she's really, I love her. She's great. She does great videos and stuff, and I watch her a lot. But I did my first paper bead when I was in the fourth or fifth grade. Mrs. Cummings class, or I think it was Mrs. Cummings, I'm not sure. But it was my art, I don't remember, it was at Eastside Elementary. But this is what you can do to your beads, and the more you do, you know, the better you will get. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great one. Don't forget, I will leave my link. Push like if you like it. If you don't, put you don't. And leave me a reason why you like it and a reason why you don't. My first tutorial. Tell me guys, how do you think I did? I am like so right now. Because I feel like I didn't do that great. But next time it will be better for you and for me. Peace and love. God bless you guys. Remember to walk by faith and not by sight. Bye, guys.